So today I'm going to be going over my pre-listing presentation process, what I do prior to going on a listing appointment. Now in a different video I talk about how I actually get seller leads, sellers to raise their hand and request, but once somebody actually raises their hand and requests a listing with me, here's what I do. First of all, I drop it off in this box right here. You use this QR code, it will take you right to my seller seminar funnel. And so before a listing appointment, I drop off my marketing plan. Now, why do I drop off my marketing plan? Because no one else is probably dropping off their marketing, and they probably don't even have a marketing plan. Now, the kind of things that you should have in your marketing plan are things that are going to position you as different than your competitors, all right? You want to be talking about things that people aren't talking about. Let me give you an example. This right here says marketing on here. Also, if you look at this, this is also the same thing, but I put my home evaluation in. So when I meet with people and I do run comparables, they go in this, all right? And I put their address right here. But if you look at what this says right here, which is the same as this, it says Facebook ads, retargeting campaign, digital repurposing, digital marketing, traditional marketing, design consultation, pick your neighbor, virtual open house, video, 360 tour, direct mail, YouTube ads, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn ads, mass web exposure, signage, website, print, retargeting, digital retargeting. So these are all these things just in marketing. My goal is to get people to think about things they normally would not think about. I want to be having people think about things in my marketing that most likely other agents aren't talking about, because I don't want to be doing what everyone else is doing. In real estate, especially, right? It's like so competitive. There's over 2 million real estate agents and realtors in the United States alone. So most of us are considered to be a commodity. What's a commodity? A commodity is replaceable and it's interchangeable. When you're a commodity, you're doing what everyone else is doing. The only thing that you can do is you can just reduce your commission, right? I want you to increase your value and really show why you are different, what makes you unique, why people actually should work with you. And when you do what I'm about to show you right now, you're showing that you're not doing what everyone else is doing. Now here's the deal. Everyone knows a real estate agent, and people think that they can just hire anybody, their brother's friends, mother's, sister's dog to sell their house, and that's just not the case, right? So the more that you position yourself as different, you can actually earn your commission. So in my marketing plan, I drop this off before I go to the listing appointment. Now, if the appointment's the same day, which is very rare, I just bring it with me, but for the most often, you make an appointment for a listing presentation. That's usually a couple days later, right? So I drop this off beforehand. And in the marketing plan, you can see it has the introduction, meet the team, credentials, quote from the team, getting your home prepped and ready to hit the market, client care and communication, high quality marketing materials, strategies for pricing and selling your home, client testimonials, and more about us. So it's a very well put together. We hired copywriters, we hired designers to help us design this. It's positioned in a way to really truly show what makes us different. All my credentials there, what we value as a company. We've got getting your home prepped and ready for sale. Again, it's very client care and communication. I'm actually showing people just based upon this marketing plan exactly what they can expect from me, what I'm going to do for them. I'm not just telling them, I'm showing them in this. High quality marketing materials. Just this piece alone is high quality. This is a representation of how I do business. They know now what they can expect from me when they see this marketing plan. Tapping into the power of social media and the internet. And it says things like this: pre-market information to potential buyers currently searching with coming soon campaign. Virtual property tour added to your YouTube channel with description crafted to enhance search engine optimization. Target market paid advertisement on social media featuring the property tour video, which generates 50,000 plus views, comments, likes, and shares. Creating cookies on the back end of the marketing to capture target audience. Online syndication that includes realtor.com, Zillow, Trulia, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Craigslist, Homes by Krista, Hotpad, back pages, and much more. So there's a lot more, right? So this right here just shows that we are different. We're not doing what everyone else is. And when I drop this off before I show up, I always say you're always on a job interview. Anything and everything you do is a representation of how you do business and what people can expect when working with you. So I drop this off. Again, it's got the marketing process here. We also have our core values, traditional marketing and sales behind the scenes. We've got our core values there, which is uncompromised integrity, leadership, innovation, accountability, and value of people. Again, our pricing strategy for selling the home, and of course, client testimonial. So this right here is our marketing plan. This right here lets people know what they can expect from me, and it's pre-positioning me to win before I arrive. I'm like literally winning before I even get there just by this. Now, that's just the marketing plan. If you want to see more, keep watching. I can show you what else we do before our listing presentation. We bring obviously a really pretty, this is in a unibind. This has the comparables of the home. Of course, they're in color. We've got details of what they can expect, what other houses are selling for in the neighborhood. I also drop off my book. Now, less than 1% of the population actually is an author. This is a book written by me with my 21 years experience in digital marketing and in real estate, as well as written with a New York Times best-selling editor. Now, this book absolutely positions me as different than my competitors. Now, understand this. Do not go become an author on one of those cheesy ghost-written books that's talking about what everyone else is talking about. This book completely talks about different things. It's showing what makes me different as a real estate agent, how I utilize digital marketing and social media, how my actual title is I'm an expert marketing and negotiations expert who specializes in real estate. And everything in this book is made in such a way that talks about what traditional agents are doing, and it really discredits in a nice professional way what traditional agents are doing, like open houses, cold calling, door knocking, doing broker's tour, just basically sticking a sign up, putting on the MLS, and maybe doing a flyer. It talks about all the other things that you should be doing when you're selling a house to get the best terms and the best price. This right here, I mean, how many people do you know that's an author? Not very many. This book 1000% positions me as unique. It shows I'm different. Again, I'm winning before I arrive. I'm showing them what makes me different, and then also showing them how that difference affects them and their bottom line with their prices and terms. So I deliver this. And notice the title: What to Expect When Selling Your Deer Ridge and Shadow Lakes Home. Oh my goodness, she wrote a book on how to sell your house in Deer Ridge and Shadow Lakes. By the way, that's the neighborhood that I specialize in. Well, yeah, she did. Well, what if you don't live in Deer Ridge or Shadow Lakes? Well, I can just do what to expect when selling your East County home. But you live in East County. Oh my gosh, she wrote a book on how to sell your East County home. And for some reason, if you don't live in East County or in Deer Ridge, I just have the normal title, What to Expect When Selling Your Home. The Savvy Seller. And that's me, right? We drop that off beforehand. We also drop off a seller's guide. We also email the book. We email the marketing plan as well before we go there. I also send a 17-minute long marketing video that shows them all the different marketing that we do for them. So now they're getting the marketing plan. They're also getting a marketing video. And guess what? How many people do you think actually watches that video? Like people, we can track it. Everybody watches it. This is our most valued asset. They 1000% want to hire somebody who's a professional. So imagine you want to win before you arrive. You want to position yourself as different than your competitors. How do you do that? By not doing what everyone else is. This book talks about why open houses are not effective, why broker's tour is not effective, right? Open houses, we all know, it's looky-loos, it's the neighbors, it's unqualified buyers. True qualified buyers has a real estate agent working for them, showing them homes on their time frame, not just from 1 to 4 on a Saturday. This book talks about those kinds of things. It talks about why marketing is so important. Imagine dropping it off on their doorstep. I'm winning before I arrive. Now imagine this getting dropped off. I'm winning before I arrive. Emailed, I'm winning before I arrive. I'm beating my competition, okay? Then imagine getting that marketing video. I'm winning before I arrive, right? Imagine getting a seller's guide in your hands with this, winning before I arrive. Also getting that seller's guide emailed to me as well. I'm winning before I arrive. Imagine getting a text message reminder, a personal phone call reminder before the listing appointment. Again, I'm doing things that my competitors are just not doing. Another thing that we like to do before we show up into a listing appointment is I love something called digital location domination. So I like to digitally expose, put myself in front of sellers, and also do it in a traditional way, right? In their mailbox. We use Every Door Direct. Now this is going to also go in the pre-listing packet before I show up, because I want them to see, like, they've seen me in their mailbox. They've seen me on Facebook ads. So now I'm also going to put a copy of this in there. Selling for $67,000 over asking price, right? Then we've got our featured homes that we're selling. What's happening right now on the market? What can they expect? We're showing us versus them, right? We sold the similar house for significantly more, $155,000 more than our competitors, and it's the exact same like square footage, 3,877 square feet. And then we're letting them know about HomeBot. Now they're getting this. Also, what we're doing is we're emailing video testimonials over to them. We're also emailing marketing, examples of the marketing of homes that we do. So all of this happens before I even get to the listing presentation, right? So I'm winning before I walk through the front door. Again, our core values are on here so they can see it. On this, they have got a QR code which takes them to a seller seminar. I also send them directly to the seller seminar funnel, right? The seller seminar funnel has about 23 videos that talks anything and everything about real estate. Negotiations, does your home pass the smell test? What are disclosures? What should you disclose? I mean, I can just go on and on. And then when I show up that day, this is what I stick the wonderful, all the materials that I have for that day. For that day, obviously I'm bringing a copy of the comparables. I also have a step-by-step process of what they can expect. I have a seller questionnaire that asks them all about every aspect of their home, what they've repaired, replaced, modified, added, fixed, or changed. I asked for a couple copies of keys, what their birthdays are, the anniversary date, so I can keep in contact with them. And pretty much that's it. So let me ask you, what are you doing before you go on your listing presentation? Are you just making the appointment and showing up? Or are you doing this 12 plus step process to ensure that you not only get that listing, right, but you keep that listing and you list that home and you win before you arrive? This is how I do it. This is how, when I was just selling real estate, quite frankly, I'd get about 97 to 99% of every single listing that I went on. And it was because I was winning before I even walked through the front door. So ask yourself the question, what are you doing to win before you arrive? What are you doing? What's your process? So I hope that was helpful. Do me a favor, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what else you want to talk about. Let me know what you are doing to win before you walk through the front door. Again, Krista Mashore here. Remember, when you do what you love, people love what you do. Thanks so much for watching my video. You can learn more about how to be a successful real estate professional by watching other videos that I have. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make it a great home selling and buying day.